Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday evening. I'm David Paul. You're in the weather office here at KHOU 11. Got a weather impact alert for Friday. Likely we're going to see multiple rounds of heavy rain beginning early in the morning Friday, so the morning commute's going to be hit. Lunchtime, evening commute, looks like another round comes in. That'll be the last one, but when it's all said and done, we could see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of rain in some spots. So flood watch is in effect. It goes into effect late tonight. It's really as we head into tomorrow that the rain is forecast to get heavy. This is the outline of the flood watch. Again, widespread rain totals of 2 to 3 inches. Isolated spots could see 5 to 7 inches of rain before it's all said and done. That includes tonight and tomorrow. There is some rain out there tonight. Got a little thunderstorm in Brazoria, southeast Harris County going on right now. We'll take a look at that as we move along. We will be monitoring all the flood gauges on all the bayous across Harris and surrounding counties. The good news is we're starting off from a good place. All the bayou channels, they're down at the bottom of the channel. There's plenty of room in the channel for multiple inches of rain. We should be able to take that. We will just be, monitoring carefully, because under this type of a setup, you can get one or two neighborhoods, one or two watersheds that get too much rain and causes the bayou to rise. And so we're going to be watching that as well. Flood risk on Friday is a 2 out of a 4-tiered scale. Widespread 2, officially defined as a slight chance for flooding from the SPC. When we get that, we usually see multiple spots that get high water. I mean, like Westheimer and Chimney Rock, get a heavy downpour here, it's going to flood it for a little bit until the primary drainage can catch up. We're going to see a lot of that tomorrow, barring anything over the 4, 5, 6, 7 inch totals that I'm expecting. Temperatures are interesting. The actual surface front is through. It's off the coast of Galveston. Galveston has a north wind and it's 75 degrees. It's cooling off. Bush is down to 71. Huntsville 66. So the surface front has pushed through. It's been very interesting. All the really heavy showers have been developing for the past couple of days, even when the front was up in North Texas, behind the front, not along it. So now that the front is through, we're kind of in the go zone for lift and rain and thunder. Looking at current winds helps us identify where the front is, see where the southeast wind and the northeast winds coming together. Right here. So that's why I drew the front right there. That's where it is. That's the byline. It's off the coast of Galveston. Still have a southeast wind at 17 in Angleton, so you're still in the warm sector, Angleton. Bay City, you've just had a wind shift to the northeast. Houston, a northeast wind at 17. Conroe north at 6. Huntsville north at 10. And up in Conroe and Huntsville, again, you've already seen, you guys have dropped into the 60s. So here's the setup. Frontal boundary laying right on the coast. Inland from that, we've got some pretty heavy downpours here in southeast Texas, southeast Harris County, Brazoria County, Galveston County, moving into Chambers County. We'll look at that. Light showers north of Huntsville. Madisonville's getting wet. And then more thunder out in west central Texas that we will also look at. That may end up bringing us our first round of rain in the wee hours tomorrow morning. Here's the radar loop over the past hour. And I've been watching this pretty carefully just to see what rainfall rates are like, and they're not that bad. Rainfall rates peaked at about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch per hour. Drainage can take that. So far, no issues here, and the lightning and thunder is beginning to let up, but that's just the first of many showers and thunder showers to go as we go into Friday. And I see a new little shower popped up right there in northwest Harris County. Looks like the Klein area is getting in on a little bit of rain right now. So there are going to be some pockets of rain, even a clap of thunder overnight tonight. Zooming in, Alvin, rain, flash of lightning near our radar, National Weather Service site there, Leak City. Rain pushing out towards San Leon, Texas City. Pretty good pocket of rain here between 288, heading over to Highway 6 near Alvin. That's a blob of pretty heavy rain. I'm not seeing lightning here, but it looks like it could pop a flash of lightning here from Hobby south to the Beltway and I-45, and then a little further south than that, getting pretty wet. Deer Park, Pasadena, Spencer Highway, east side, getting pretty soaked right now with a heavy downpour. And that is drifting toward Highway 146 and the north and west side of the bay. So Seabrook to Baytown, you know, I'm kind of watching it. Taylor Lake Village up 146, pretty good rain shower here. Beach City, some showers. Baytown, you've had a few rain showers here off and on for the past couple of hours now. Again, rain totals coming in at about a tenth to a half inch so far. Nothing we can't handle. Galveston, you've got pockets of light rain, a little heavier shower off the coast here. That's where the front is located, right there. So some showers are firing up over the water of the Gulf, right along the leading edge of the front. Moving north, widespread light rain. Madisonville to Crockett to Lufkin to Lilbert. Not seeing anything too big and bad out of that at the moment. Big picture. So you can see, look at Central Texas. There's another disturbance. So that's going to come in here and get our northern third, maybe the northern half, a little wet here as we head probably toward 11 o'clock midnight. But the parent storm system, what's driving the rain for Friday, is here. So this has got a long way to traverse before it finally exits. So I've written here, parent storm will take all day Friday to move through, which means we get rain chances off and on all day Friday. And with the atmosphere so charged with moisture, some of the rain totals are going to be significant, thus the flood watch. Here's midnight tonight. Models are not overdoing anything. A few scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm in spots, midnight tonight. 4 a.m., you can see things are starting to ramp up. So this is the leading edge of a big piece of energy here, which will be rolling out of the hill country and pushing east down 290 and down I-10. So that's 4 a.m., a lot of the area getting wet. That is 6 a.m., a lot of rain. I think it peaks around 7, 8 a.m. Widespread heavy rain, thunderstorms. We're going to see several inches of rain tomorrow morning. The commute will be heavily impacted. If you can work from home or delay your start tomorrow, that would be great. You're just putting yourself in harm's way if you get out on the road early in the morning and you don't absolutely have to be somewhere. We might see a little bit of a lull toward mid to late morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock, only to see another disturbance kind of pick the rain back up toward noon 30. So you get the idea, real wet morning and then rain off and on, continuing into 12:30. And then another disturbance with a batch of heavier rain coming in for the afternoon and evening. That's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then here we go. Now we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. By 10 o'clock, you know, front still is just going to hang out on the coast, maybe a little bit off, maybe a little bit on, but finally that low is going to push east and give this a shove as we head into the evening hours on Friday. And that will bring rain to an end. And that will open the door to a north breeze and temps in the mid-50s in Houston on Saturday morning. That is going to be delightful. This is the issue. This is the weather impact alert right here. Rainfall forecast. This is now through the end of Friday. That's a lot of rain. Yellow and orange representing somewhere between 2 and 5 inches of rain. Widespread. So this is going to put a lot of water into the creeks and bayous and some of the rivers here in southeast Texas. We're not forecasting a major flood event here. We should be able to handle these rain totals. I say should. There's always an unknown, some uncertainty. You know, but you've got the Spring Creek watershed in here. You've got Cypress Creek watershed right in here. West Fork of the Sanjack, Brays, you know, Halls, Sims, Buffalo Bayou, they're all in there, and the entire length of the watershed is going to be getting between 2 and 5 inches of rain. So you're going to see the bayous come up. Bayous are going to get a chance to do their job and drain that water into the bay and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. Again, looking at flood control's wording on this, been in contact with them. They are not expecting bayous to come out of their banks, but you'll see the bayous come up quite a bit. White Oak Bayou included in all that. Greens Bayou, Sims, you know, Brick House Gully, northwest side, you're going to see rises on all your creeks and streams and bayous with that type of widespread rainfall. Hopefully it won't cause major issues. I don't think it will, but a lot of street ponding for your commute tomorrow. It's going to be a real mess. Here's the big picture. Again, a forecast. This is Friday morning, 7 a.m. There's round one. That's a heavy round of rain tomorrow morning. I pushed it all the way to 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, we're still on the lifting side of that upper level low. So we're still getting wet, 7 o'clock to 5 p.m., 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. We still get wet through about 9, 10, but you can see rain will quickly come to an end as that pushes off the coast. And by Saturday morning, you won't recognize the place. Partly cloudy, sun comes out, cool morning, beautiful afternoon. Let's look at temperatures. So with this rain tomorrow and the front already off the coast, we're expecting to stay in the 60s most of the day here in Houston tomorrow. Rainy 60s. High temp 59 in Austin tomorrow. Amazing. For the first weekend in May, it's pretty amazing. Saturday, 7:30 in the morning. Lows in the 40s and 50s across most of Texas. Houston, 55 in the morning, Saturday morning. That's going to be beautiful. Saturday afternoon is gorgeous. North breeze, high in the low to mid 70s. Go fly a kite. Just get outside Saturday. And we'll do it again Sunday. 55 in the morning, and then Sunday afternoon we'll be in the 70s once again. So it's not often you see a 100% chance for rain, but I put it in here in the morning. Yeah, that's the way it looks. 80% at noon, back to a 100% going into late afternoon, evening. And the extended forecast. So we're moving into a more active springtime pattern, more active than we've been in. Rain chance, heavy tomorrow, weather impact alert. Unusually cool for a couple of days, Saturday and Sunday. We warm mid-80s by Tuesday, and then rain chances are going to return going into the end of next week, and next weekend is looking wet as well. I did talk about that on an earlier broadcast here on Plus. You may be able to pull that up. It's the previous one to this. All right, so that's where we stand right now. Models are going to update before the 10 o'clock news. That's our next live broadcast. We'll see you next on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock.